Hello, Aries, and thank you for coming to check out your April 2021 reading. This is a general reading, so it cannot and will not resonate for everybody. So please just take what resonates and leave what does not. You do not want somebody else's problems. Don't make them fit. If none of it resonates, you should go over and listen to your moon and or rising sign message, and you'll likely get your messages for April there. Okay? So what we're going to discuss first is I pulled some oracle cards for you guys. I did post them on my Facebook page, so if you came here from Facebook, thank you. But I'm going to go over them with you guys here, and then we'll go into the tarot as well. So the first card we're going to talk about here, you can kind of take this as a message from your future self. Okay, you have the Hope card. When the Hope card comes out, this is here as a reminder that no matter whatever temporary setbacks you might be going through right now, you need to know that the light will return again, okay? That the more you can keep the faith, keep these positive thoughts about things working out for you, the more you can maintain that, the more likely that those things will actually come to you, okay? So, and then at the bottom of that deck, also you have the wishing card, okay? Which wishing, clearly it's about making a wish, but what is it you want to manifest? What is it that you are trying to work towards? Now is a good time to have faith in it and stay positive. When you're making a wish, you really need to, don't think about, I wish for a new house. You think about, I love my beautiful home. I feel safe and protected within its four walls, or whatever you want to say. But you have to talk about it as if you have to ask for it as if you already have it, which might sound super crazy, but it's really true. Talk about everything, whether it's something from the past or something from the future. Talk about it as if it's in this present moment, and you can help draw those things to yourself, okay? The next card here that came out for you guys, we have the Full Moon in Pisces card, which is all about it's about balancing spirituality and practicality. Okay, well, what does that really mean? It means that right now is a really great time for you to pay attention to the signs that the universe is throwing at you. Okay, because if you can see those little signs, I can tell you that for me, most of my signs come in the form of a license plate or like an actual literal sign of some sort. Sometimes it's through music, or sometimes spirit really will just be like, Zena, beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, what the heck? But you pay attention to the signs because they are there. They are coming. This is a message from the universe for this month for you, okay? And when you're able to see them or understand, you don't have to understand them, but just see them, right? This will help you make a concrete step towards whatever goals you have been working on, or whatever your goals are that you want to be working on. This also is going to require you to spend a lot of time with yourself. Now, this is going to have you, spending time with yourself can be anything. It could just be going for a walk, but it's about meditation, right? Getting in touch with yourself so you can accept the messages from the universe and get in touch with your higher self. Okay. So yeah, and once you start doing that, you should practice it every day, for even if it's just 5 minutes. I meditate every morning. I do yoga every morning. So my story is a little bit irrelevant to most people. Don't do that. But it could be as simple as you just going outside and taking a walk around your house. Okay? Or putting on music and kind of letting yourself get lost in it, and just, it doesn't have to be sitting there quiet, you can listen to guided meditations. They work really great. That's how I was able to come to this point in my meditation practice, is by starting off with the guided meditation. But by doing this, you're going to see that the answers that you are looking for, whatever it is you're looking for, will start to come towards you. Okay? So a message from I didn't talk about the bottom of the deck. Let's talk about that really quick for you, Aries. So yeah, we have the take a time, or it's the I always fuck this up. Disseminating moon. I'm the worst, sorry. But this is about taking a moment to breathe, okay? Regain your focus, because you probably, if you're not at this very moment feeling out of control with one situation or another in your life, if you're feeling very like a lack of hope, a lack of faith, this is you to get back in touch with yourself and come back to what it is that you need. And you can see the messages from the universe if you are open to it. Okay. Oh my God, sorry, excuse me. Messages from your angels and our ancestors, okay, from your spirit guides, what they want you to know. You have the high priest here, okay? And the high priest is all about creating something, but creating something with pure intent, okay? Working towards something. Recognizing that you have the power within you to change your entire life. Yes, your entire life can change just by changing the way you think about things. Call me crazy if you want, but it's true. And once you're able to face your fears, why do you really figure out, go into that meditative state? Why are you so fearful that things aren't going to work out for you? Why is it? Work through it and remove it and move forward. Focus on the I have an amazing life. You know, those positive thoughts. Focus on those, because you have to really honestly remember that anything and everything is made from energy, including your thoughts. And whatever you're giving your energy to is going to be what creates your way forward. Okay? So that is like a huge message for you guys this month. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the mirror guardian, which it says it's time to take time to reflect. Okay? Bring yourself into that meditative, reflective state. Like I said, really dig into why that hopelessness is there. Why is that there? Pinpoint it. It might take you a while to do that. It's not always something that can happen right away. I've been working through my shadows and my things for a long time, and I'm still working through them every day. So you need to understand that it is a process, but it all starts with changing the way that you think. So now is a really good time for you to reflect on how you've been thinking, or how you've been trying to make things happen. If they're not working for you, the answers that you seek are within you. That's all I can honestly say. Okay. So let me move these over here, and we're gonna grab the tarot. Okay, we are gonna do just a basic Celtic cross spread. So take the message however it resonates for you. I will pull clarifiers if I need to. Spirit guides, guardian angels, divine universal energies, please provide us with honest messages for Aries for April of 2021. What do they need to know at this time? I mean, the oracle message was pretty powerful for you guys, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see what we can get. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, I'm throwing cards. So the bottom of the deck, yeah, your overall energy is the Hermit, you guys. And the Hermit is, again, going within yourself here. Doing some introspection, okay? Doing some soul searching. Figuring out what it is you are passionate about. That's your overall energy. So you need to really go within to eliminate any kind of self-doubt that you might have, or doubt in general that you might be going through. Because the answer to your problem is already within you. I cannot stress that enough for you. All right, let's get into it. You feeling like things haven't been very fair, are you? Yeah, feeling... So I feel like Some of you might actually be in this space of moving or this situation, because the recent past we have the Six of Swords, which is a card of movement. Let's see. Yeah, you guys focusing on that lack. You need to change your mindset, I promise. Wow. Who was it? Somebody else got the moon in that same position there too. Yeah. So you guys, Aries, you're still stuck in this undecisive energy or this hopeless despair kind of energy, this negative energy. You need to release it this month, okay? Let's talk about that Six of Swords. As I mentioned, Spirit right off the bat said moving. So I feel like for some of you, there might actually be a legitimate move in your life, like really, like moving your home, or you could be moving your job, or moving your job for a home, or moving your home for a job, or whatever. But the Six of Swords is all about allowing things to happen naturally, right? And because it's in that recent past, it's like you've been carrying a lot of baggage for this situation. Now it could just be that a lack of the baggage that you're carrying is a lack of like self-confidence or feeling very regretful about a particular situation. And whatever is happening right now, it is some sort of a lesson that you're supposed to be making or learning from, okay? Trust your guide here, that they're guiding you in the right direction. Now, it might be painful. There might be a lot of sadness attached to this energy of having to move, and it literally could just be moving from a particular situation, moving from a way of thinking about something, okay? Take it how it resonates for you. So let's talk about you right now and how you're feeling, okay? So we have the Hierophant in the reverse. And when the Hierophant's in the reverse, this is like you are feeling very restricted in something. Feeling like somebody is holding you down in that particular thing, right? Or it could also be that maybe you are trying to challenge somebody else or challenge the way something has been done. Okay, that's kind of what I feel here. And then we also have the Five of Swords in the reverse to also kind of represent you and how you're feeling here. Okay, and when the Five of Swords is in the reverse, this is about being open to change and being able to move past any resentments that are holding you back. Whatever this hopeless despair, if you did something wrong to somebody, or if you're feeling like, I don't know how I'm gonna move on, it's okay. Trust that your guides are going to guide you in the right direction, but you also need to be open to receiving those signs, that guidance, okay? Because there's so much worry behind this right now. Very, very worried about something. Something's keeping you up at night. You're not being able to sleep. That's what I feel here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords here as the particular challenge, and that's why I said that, but the Hierophant also represents that when it's in the reverse too. But the Nine of Swords is like, it's feeling very depressed, feeling very down, feeling very lonely, very anxiety, right? Again, not being able to sleep at night because you're constantly thinking about the situation and only thinking about the negative aspects of it. And you're not open right now, due to thinking that way, to receiving the signs from the universe. Okay? So this is like, you need to understand that you might be feeling tormented, but that thought is inside yourself. That's in your own mind. That thought is not really accurate. Yes, you might be dealing with a very stressful situation, especially if this is like you were forced to move, right? It's created a lot of despair. That's totally what I feel here. All right. So why this is all here, right? The why. Well, you have the Devil in the reverse. And the Devil in the reverse, this is about, trying to reclaim your power. You feel like somebody took something away from you. Somebody tipped your cup upside down, right? And it's like you kind of need to just detach yourself from all of the heartache that this has created. But let's pull a clarifier on that for you guys. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel very wronged. Like somebody did you wrong, Aries. But I feel like you have moved, or you're in the process of figuring out how to move through it. Right? But why is that devil here in the reverse? Why is the devil here for Aries, please? For April, please. Oh, God. Yeah, somebody's taking away your sense of independence. You're feeling like you need to stand up for yourself, right? Your emotions, King of Cups, are all up and down. You're all stuck in your head, right? Let's see, there's some other cards that flew out, though. Let's read those. All right. So you have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have that Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, aces are a symbol of new beginnings, right? But the Ace of Swords is something that comes at a price. So I feel like with that devil there in the reverse, you know, where I always feel like it's you need to reclaim your power because you feel like somebody did you wrong. It's because you weren't feeling very well respected, right? You weren't feeling respected, and you know, this situation was no longer working for you. And there is a new beginning that's going to come, but it comes at a price. And right now, it's not clear to you what that is, right? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, this is about disorganization, things becoming, you know, unfair, or some sort of chaotic situation where things seem unfair, right? But the Ace of Swords, this is like, you might, again, chaos. There might be chaos, but you are not fully seeing the signs from the universe, right? There is a real reason that this is happening, whatever situation this is for you. Okay, so what Spirit wants you to focus on? I just realized that there is an Ace of Swords in that position as well. Okay, it is also not in the upright like the other one was. This is in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords, this is like, when it's in the reverse, this is saying that you need to break through the confusion, right? Gain that mental clarity. Again, actually, I didn't mention it to you guys. It was somebody else. But red. Okay, let's talk about the color red here as if we are relating it to our chakras and to energy in general. Red kind of represents like this feeling of needing to change, right? Shifting old ideas, shifting away from something, right? It can also tie to family matters as well. So I feel like this is like, you need to take your power back. You need to figure out how to gain that sense of clarity. Okay? What the heck was that? I don't think it's raining. I mean, it might be. It must be. That was weird. Anyway, okay. So how are you supposed to focus on that, right? How are you supposed to be able to become clear? Well, clearly with the Oracle cards, we know that you need to meditate and contemplate, right? But the world here is in the reverse. And when the world here, when the world is in the reverse, this is like some sort of a cycle that hasn't yet quite been completed. Their lesson hasn't quite been learned yet. Or it could also just represent the idea that you don't have closure within this particular situation, right? So it's a lot of, you know, thinking, right? And you have to think the world, it does only move in one direction. So you might be feeling down right now, but this card will come up in the upright for you, I promise. If you're able to see the signs that your spirit guides are trying to throw at you. And when this is in the upright, this is you having the world, completing a cycle, learning that lesson, accomplishing something. It also can represent travel in a good way, not a bad way, because I feel like if you are traveling right now, it's not due to your own circumstances. But let's pull a clarifier for how to focus on that. One flip right off the back. Okay. Queen of Cups. It's going to require you to be able to control your emotions. Okay, Queen of Cups is somebody who has her emotions in check. She's able to do all things with love. She doesn't hold on to resentments, right? Let's see. We also had the Emperor and the Devil in the reverse here. Fly out. Okay, so this is about really, you know, by keeping your emotions in check here with that Queen of Cups and being able to remain calm and, you know, use your intuition. She's also a very intuitive person, this Queen of Cups. By allowing yourself to do that, you're going to break free from any, you know, addictive mindset that you have. I mean, it could literally represent addiction as it like drinking, smoking, whatever. But I don't think that's the case here. I think that the addiction is that you've been so set on this poor me mindset, and you need to break through that. And by doing that, you need to become grounded, right? You need to be able to have structure in your life. You know, the Emperor is somebody who is very well disciplined. And he is a builder. He's able to build an empire. He's, you know, sit on his throne and be confident that he has done the right thing, that he is on the right path. He is doing all the right things because he is breaking free of the old ways of thinking. All right, so more about this particular situation. I think I did mention, but we have the Two of Wands. I'm just going to go over it really quick again. Two of Wands is like, when it's in the reverse, the Two of Wands is fearing the unknown, okay? It really is. And again, there's a lot of red here. So this is about needing to shift the way of thinking, right? And then the orange in this card also, I believe, ties to your solar plexus chakra, right? Which can also be where and how you control your emotions. And it's asking you to feel like, are you being immature in this situation? Or are your thoughts valid? Okay. And then your hopes and fears, we have the Moon. So I feel like your fear is that, you know, you are kind of stuck in this insecure kind of an energy right now, and you are allowing that insecurity to kind of take over for you, right? What you're hoping for is to be able to move past it, to bring balance into your life, right? But it is going to require you to use and follow and trust your intuition. Okay, what I also want you to remember is that the Moon represents the place, the Moon holds the stories that we tell ourselves, okay? So I always like to make that a point, because you can be telling yourself something, but it's not the reality of the situation. So you need to be open to understanding that, okay? The Moon also rules Cancer. Cancer rules the 4th house, which is the house of home and family, right? So you need to be able to be hopeful that you can work through this situation, okay? So it can be relating to your home life or your family, whatever. But it certainly is like this card of needing to release that energy. You need to release it, okay? But I don't know if it's going to come easy to you. You guys really need to spend that time in meditation, or just spend time with yourself in general. You need to change the way you're thinking about a particular situation, okay? This is, when the Hanged Woman is here, we're letting go of regrets. We're allowing our intuition to be open and be open to receiving the guidance, okay? It also, again, that Ace of Swords I was talking about at, you know, for the why part of this, it's like, there is a reason for this, and it might just end up coming at some sort of a cost, or there might be some sort of a sacrifice that needs to be made in order for you to release and let this go. And then once you can do that, you will have what you're trying to attract to you come to you. Okay, so that is where I'm going to end the message for you guys today. If it resonates, be sure to like the video, leave a comment, let me know how it resonates for you, and be sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can stay up to date with messages as they come out, and I will catch you later. Bye.